Now I know it's not to everyone's liking, but I love Two Swords, and I particularly like the Blackpool one as well. The music and the history and everything. So in we go. Some of the historic things which you might not notice when you come in, because you will sort of get pestered for a photo, is the actual death certificate of Madame Two Swords herself. Made her last figure a self-portrait in 1842, 81 years old. She was 88 years old when she passed away in her sleep on the 15th of April 1850. We always start here, and this is where you start, in the Strictly Come Dancing area, with some of the beautiful costumes that have been used in the ballroom, the world famous ballroom, which of course is in Blackpool Tower. And although Blackpool Tower is shut, sadly we can't go in there. The ballroom is something we do want to experience this year, but you know, it's just when you really enjoy the models and some of the dresses and things. Some of them look really creepy. One of the new ones. Funny enough, I don't know if this was here or whether I've seen this somewhere else, but it's certainly the first time it's been exhibitioned around here, and that's of course E.T. And you either like E.T. or you find him really creepy. I'm not offended by him by any means. And that's a nice little spot for him, to be fair. The legend that is Sir David Attenborough has returned to the Wax Museum after being dumped in the Sea Life not that long ago. And he's got a nice new area as well, and this is how he deserves to be honest with you. In his mid-90s, still travelling the world, educating us on climate change, animals. He is an absolute living legend. That's really nice to see. Really nice to see. 1926, 8th of May he was born. Oh, coming up to what, 96? 98? 98th birthday. He's coming up to his 98th birthday. That is unreal that he's still on our TV screens. Every time we come in here, Cody tells me that Dan Tom is really popular and everything. I don't know whether he's still popular, to be fair. Dan Tom, damn TM, TDM, damn TDM. I don't know, that's how much I know him. Sorry mate, I'm sure you earn more money than me, that's for a dead cert, but I have no idea who you are. But retro console wise, we just sent one of these, didn't we? Like CX for about 400 quid. Is he still popular? Someone let me know. I don't know who he is to begin with, but is he still popular? Those that do put themselves through the vlogs here on the channel will know that I didn't know who Brian Cox was. I've watched lots of Brian Cox now. One of the most fascinating people ever.
Is far too big
absolutely
to be a
ever.
And it's an almost perfect spin. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old, but its early history was a
I find it incredibly fascinating when I watch this stuff. I really do. I didn't know what he did, I didn't know what he's like, but he speaks sort of, I'd say quite bluntly, to be honest. He kind of just speaks the facts.
And that is responsible for our seasons.
Oh, I just love
it.
In
the northern hemisphere, summer,
absolutely love
the North
it.
Pole is tilted towards the sun.
The wall has now been updated in I'm a Celebrity. This didn't have 22 or 23's winner, but it does now. Always been a stable up here. I have to say, I'd like to see the models slightly reworked. They are certainly of the younger selves, shall we say. Yeah, they definitely don't look that young anymore. Now Alan Carr, sort of famously, they did the how his was made, and in turn then you can see here kind of how it's all put together, how they select sort of eyes, even the little things, how the mouldings are done. And when he gets the TV on, you can actually see it as well. That's a great likeness, the Alan Carr one. Turn to the side, it is a bit creepy when you come up to it. But as it says that over 100 photos are taken in order to sort of map the image for the face. It's incredible when you think about it, absolutely incredible. Now I don't know what updates they've done through here, but this has needed some, so it'll be interesting to see. Now, probably three of the greatest English players, of certainly recent memory. As an Everton fan, he can do one. But Wayne Rooney, I'm all for Wayne Rooney being here. And a lot of respect for Alan Shearer as well. I still think Moore here wouldn't go astray. Got Stanley Matthews. Yeah, I just think a little bit more, and I say it every time. I know Joe Hart is in Scotland at the moment, and he's just had heroic penalty miss and then penalty save, but absolutely irrelevant. Really, really is. Feel the power. Some of the boxing legends as well. I don't know, this bit always feels a bit... They've had lots of little different things here where they had the little sort of walk through. And then this is now games and the VR coaster. So the VR tower coaster, actually, interestingly, I think this is the one from the tower. Where the tower's closed at the moment, it's probably the reason why it's been moved here. And we've done this, in fairness. I've done it at the tower, but it is now sitting here in the Two Swords. But I just think this whole area is a little bit unnecessary, to be honest with you. Marvel comic store. Ah, retro Marvel. I think this is genuinely everyone's favourite area of here. I absolutely love the Marvel area. Okay, it works if I put my hand on the sensor, but not if I try and lift it. So I guess you'd have to lift it here. Shall we try again? Oh, it vibrates. There we go. Just needs a few tweaks. It's amazing actually how tall this guy is. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yeah. Might be a flashing light warning. I won't lie, I've got new appreciation for Guardians of the Galaxy. Thanks to the ride. Cosmic Rewind, my favourite ride, full stop at Epcot. Corrie in Blackpool. There's a rich history of Corrie in Blackpool, which I think is the reason why it's obviously up here. Now there is a Coronation Street experience you can go and do. This isn't it, but this is some great moments if you're a Corrie fan. I'm not a Corrie fan, but I do appreciate it, and I'm gonna stop for a drink as well. I have to say, listening to Deirdre whilst I'm trying to go to the toilet crying was quite unnerving. I can't lie to you, it was a little bit unnerving, but I've never seen it so empty in here. I had a gun on the drums. Should I have another gun on the drums? You have a gun on the drums. Have a gun on the drums. Some of the famous albums. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. Obviously we're quite close to Liverpool up here. And here they are. Surviving 2 members. That's new actually. Here comes the sun. Right, I've taken the anger out now. Gonna head towards the Mirror Maze. And the seaside part. With all the little innuendos.
George, come on.
Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I love them. Oh, there we go. That dog is cocking its leg. I'm not sure it would do that in the palace.
I haven't updated any of this.
No. King Charles III. Well, it says the Queen, but I don't think it means this Queen. I don't think Camilla's out of the house, but maybe it does. And of course, you can see the whole KSI. He's quite a big guy as well, to be honest. And then over here, I don't rate Lewis Capaldi, I'm really sorry, but I quite like KSI. I mean, not that I care about Richie Sunak not being here, but just do everyone a favour and just melt this. Just melt it. Talking about melting. Oh God, right. We're not getting into that. Let's see what's downstairs, because this has changed quite a lot recently. This was going to be the Raw Paul event, which I think left quite quickly, to be honest with you. I have no idea why poor old Brittany's there. So Raw Paul didn't last very long, in fairness. So we now have basically what they've got left over as an A-list party. So we have Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, I mean, it's a little random, I won't lie to you, it is a little random. So we do still have the Raw Paul one here, but this whole area was for the Raw Paul Cabaret show, and now we have Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Raw Paul as well. She's really small, look. That's even the attention to detail that maybe you don't see on the back there. So Beyonce and Lady Gaga were new, or are new, for 2024. I imagine been shipped down from London, but thanks for joining us. I love a good attraction vlog, and it's really, really good here. Worth coming down for.